I'm finishing the year strong and bold, naturally, with a 911 turbo. Hi everybody, and a warm welcome back to Maple Leaf Customs in Switzerland. I'm Andrew, and on the bench today is a Siku brand 1 to 55 scale Porsche 911 Turbo Cabrio. And it's my all-time favorite car. Let's establish that right up front. Although it's not indicated on the car or on the Siku fandom page, I want to say circa 1974, which would make it a 930. This little Porsche has all the telltale signs of being well loved and played with. Couple of flea bites in the paint. Here's the removable cabrio top. Cabrio is cabriolet over here, or convertible. The glass is remarkably good. We may never know why Porsche put a backseat pitch in the 911, but they did. There's a sturdy metal base and distinctive Siku wheels, but I'm going to swap them out. The axles are tightly gripped by these metal tabs. There's no bending them open with a screwdriver, so I need to use a burr tool to open those up. No biggie though, that simply means that the new axles will have to be glued back into place at the other end of this project. Off with the original Siku paint job, which is a fairly thick, so I think this will be a test of my paint stripper. Worked out as it always does with a W for the paint stripper. But I still need to tidy up the casting by removing any oxidation or flashing. But this one is fairly truly cast, so it's not too challenging. The primer stage is always one of my favorites because now it's truly a fresh blank canvas. Only 2 more builds to finish out 2025. Four Horsemen's final event is a Santa Claus theme, and as always, I've got a year-end review with all of my customs from this past year. Thanks to all of my viewers for your support. I sure hope you'll keep it going. I've selected this brilliant Modena yellow from the Kaleido Auto Colors set. Straight into my airbrush with no thinners, no levelers. Check it out on this bare spoon. Super nice. Even nicer on the car. You're gonna notice this one when it blows past you on the Autobahn. I've been using the new Kaleido Colorworks paints for a couple of months now, and I can recommend them to you as a fantastic Christmas gift or stocking stuffer. Gets even better if you use my discount code for another 10% off. Today's community shout-out goes to Royal Road Custom on Instagram. Just click on the link I left in the description. It'll take you right there, and I promise you'll want to get subbed up right away. Look how sharp that new paint job is. It's perfect. I've already clear coated it with Kaleido gloss varnish. And now for some DIY decal application. I put a little micro set down to give me a slippery surface. And on goes the rear engine vent and a 911 Turbo S badge. Cool. Turbo S under both doors in Porsche script. Black on yellow is very effective. That's recognizable. The headlights will be printed, so I need a ghost white base layer. The most important badge for a Porsche owner is placed front and center on the frunk. Now the printed headlight decals go on. Check it out. I can never paint a straight black line this accurately, so I tend to use a printed decal when possible for that front bumper strip. Much better. There's a slant nose. The all red plastic interior gets resprayed in black to go with the color scheme. And I buff up the metal chassis with this abrasive wheel attachment. That's all it needed. I'm a stickler for accuracy, and you've gotta have Fuchs style wheels on a mid-70s 911, so I 3D printed a full set of them, and I'm going all black for a stark contrast. As you've already seen, black on yellow looks so strong. Everything has gone so well in this build, but I'm excited to put it back together now. There's the body, 2 coats of gloss varnish. I resprayed the folded down cabrio roof, touched up the windshield. It didn't need too much attention. That's a fresh matte black respray on the plastic interior. And the metal chassis is done up with a new set of 3D printed wheels. Both the cabrio top and the single-piece windshield are pressure fitted in place by the interior. They're nice and snug in there. There's one screw in the front and a slotted tab in the back to hold the metal chassis in place. Tire rotation check. All good. Let's have a closer look at Porsche's very first turbocharged production car, the 930. I focused on all of the little details that make this one distinctive, including the wheels, the headlights, the badges, twin exhaust out the back. It's got it all. Siku stamps all of these specs right into the metal undercarriage. All in all, a very special creation. The Siku was one of many castings in my Porsche bin crying out for a makeover and a fresh start. Done and done. I think it looks terrific in yellow and black, don't you? I wouldn't mind seeing one out in the driveway, or this little one under the Christmas tree. And that's where it's going to find itself, because this is a giveaway Christmas gift to another special friend in Canada, Michael, who's the husband of Stephanie. Stephanie was the recipient of Petra's painted pink Citroën this year. To make this one extra special, I'm spending another morning creating a mini diorama that will go inside the acrylic case. This piece of cork will be the asphalt base it sits on, with some distressed edges. I made a brick wall, a little bit of vandalized fencing, a no parking sign, and it's build number 411. So that's the graffiti on the wall. Couple of leaves. Let's park it in the back alley. I like it. Michael, I hope you will too. Merry Christmas, buddy. And I hope all of you enjoyed watching this Porsche 911 build. Please leave your respectful comments below and tell me where you're watching from. Come on back soon and often. It's coffee time.